and also with a mobility component for the hips. Going for 12 each side. Then after 20 each side of that, at the park today, brought my kettlebell, cable, and steel mace with me. I ended up not putting out a video this morning, so yesterday I didn't do a weight training workout. I did go on a walk, but didn't do any lifting or anything besides that. It's not that I couldn't live, well, it kind of is. So I had a dinner party to go to, and it was at 7, and it ended up lasting till 12:30. I'm not someone who drinks very often, but I ended up drinking last night, and after having like 3 shots of bourbon, I started feeling the effects, and then by the time I was home, you know, it didn't feel like I was in good condition to lift after that, and I kind of just wanted to drowse off. I thought about doing like abs or something before bed and recording that, just some like floor abs, but I don't know, it felt nice to kind of get a break from a second job almost. It feels like I'm working an unpaid internship for YouTube at the moment, and it was good to have a day off. In any case, let's get to the workout. So the steel mace is going to come second, with the first exercise doing single arm rows for 4 reps. Transferring that into a chest press for 4 reps. And then going to repeat that. Let me back up. Repeat that 3 times. Switching sides. I'm a big fan of unilateral movements, and usually even when I superset, I do like a chest movement to failure, then a back movement to failure. But I find I just thought that it would be kind of interesting to do something where I can switch between both movements. Instead of taking them each to failure individually, kind of like interlace them. Then with the steel mace, going to do 10 360s on each side. I'm using my 25-pound steel mace. So yeah, I'm gonna superset these two for a bit, and well, for a bit meaning like 6 sets, and then on to the next thing. Had to change locations. The kids have a soccer game going on, so had to move from the soccer post to the park or to the playground. In any case, for the next exercise, taking advantage of the atmosphere or the environment to do this. So this surface allows me to sit and raise my leg in this position, which stretches out the piriformis, which is the side glute, and uh, while keeping it in a stretch position and leaning down, I'm able to get a good stretch in like the lower part of the lat that inserts into the hip, and then by leaning forward and rowing at the same time, I'm able to create or perform a sort of piriformis stretch seated row combo, which feels really good on the back. A really good complete stretch of the lat, and also with a mobility component for the hips. Going for 12 each side. Switching sides. As I perform the movement, I'm kind of looking away from the cable, so rotating my whole body away, which helps exaggerate the stretch of the lat. I'm very conscious of my neck position as well. So what I notice is by looking like tilting a little bit, I am able to exaggerate the stretch a little as well. After that, I'm going to do chest presses while in an inclined push-up position. So while staying like this, I'm going to do presses with an underhand grip. Switching sides after 10. So yeah, I'm gonna do this for 6 sets like the previous thing. Oh, actually, wait, there's one more part to this. Finishing off with steel mace 360s to side drop for 3 on each side. So yeah, those 2 movements, then the small steel mace complex to top it off. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing for now. So for the next thing, or next set of exercises, doing another tricep. So going to do single arm cable curls. So I'll be holding one side like this to kind of stabilize myself and do bicep curls. Going for 10. And then switching sides. After 10 each side, doing single arm rows from a kneeling position. Using an underhand grip. Switching sides after 10. And for the final exercise, doing a steel mace complex. I don't know if this will probably be a good enough position. Okay, yeah. Steel mace complex where starting off with 3 curl to shoulder press, 360 to switch, and 3 repeat. I'm going to repeat the complex for 4 times each side. So yeah, that's what I'm doing for now. Gonna do that for like 4 to 5 sets, and then on to something else. So change the position of the cable a little to do a certain chest exercise. So let me get this out of the way. Okay, so change the position of the cable to do a certain chest exercise. I'm going to assist myself on one side and then do full range of motion single arm presses. It's almost kind of mimicking the same motion of a dip, but you're able to focus on one side at a time. I'm going for 20. Then after 20 each side of that, doing single arm pull downs. So sitting on the floor and doing 12 each side. When doing the pull down, I'm also rotating my wrist and looking away to exaggerate the stretch. In an earlier exercise, I believe when I was doing the row, I just kept an underhand grip the whole way through. That was because I wanted to maintain tension on a certain area while doing the movement. Just wanted to feel a certain kind of stretch with that. So yeah, that was what was going on there. And then just going to end off with some chin-ups, or more like parallel grip, but kind of like a halfway between parallel and chin-up grip. Going for 8. So yeah, I'm gonna do this for a bit. So I'm probably going to end off with some kettlebell juggling, but before that, going to do 10 sets of steel mace 360s to pull-ups to push-ups. So looks like this. Going to go for 5 each side. Then 5 pull-ups. Or let's go for 4. My back's pretty exhausted. And 8 push-ups. And then repeat that. I'm gonna do this for a few sets while chatting. So yeah, no video yesterday. So broke my 242-day streak of uploads. And if you don't count the walk as a workout, then I guess. So I've been working out daily for definitely over 365 days, but only the past 242 of them have been on video. So I wish I knew what the actual number was, but I believe it was definitely over a year straight of working out. But it is what it is. Like, I remember, or for a while on the channel, I've been saying my goal was to do 365 straight uploads so that it would be a year without missing. Kind of a little bummed on not making that goal, but you know, it was not too bad. Not too bad. Like, my overall goal is, like, I'm going to keep doing YouTube for at least 3 years, and depending on where things are there, I'll either keep going or not. So yeah, the 1 year goal was kind of just something to keep me focused in the short term, but I still plan on, even though I missed today, I plan on doing daily uploads still. And let's try to build up another streak. One of the ideas that I had was, so I want to get into some MMA training, and when I do get into that, I don't want to necessarily weight train every day, and I also don't want to be that guy that records MMA training. At least in the gym that I've gone to in the past, like, recording training was a little frowned upon. So, yeah, I don't want to be that guy. come on. Like, the trajectory was off on that one. There you go. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But the left, when I go left, my trajectory is all weird. Okay. Hey. Huh?
Oh, no. Oh, you brought it. Oh.
Oh, yeah. So, I forgot what my last thought was. But yeah, so just gonna keep doing this back and forth. I think that was 4 sets for a total of 10, and then probably move into some kettlebell juggling to finish things off. Yeah. Alright, some juggling and chatting. For whatever reason, my heart rate today has been relatively low, and which seems to result in lower total calories burnt. So even though it feels like I've done a lot of the same amount of stuff, maybe it's also because the weather is kind of cooler, but it feels like the workout hasn't been as taxing, even though I've been doing it for longer. And also my heart rate's not as high and my calories burnt are only at 800. So let's hope an intense kettlebell juggling session can speed things up. That's okay. I'm just gonna keep going. Whatever. Not terrible. I wanted to fit in 2 triples into the sequence, and then but the last triple hit the floor, so it is what it is. Oh, so I'll probably reply to the comment separately. But someone asked me, like, how does this, like, what about wear and tear on your wrists long term? Like with any sport, like there's injury risk, there's wear and tear risk with any sport. So for example, in tennis and basketball and stuff, there's a very disproportionate amount of lateral movement, which puts your, and stop and go movement, which puts a lot of people's ankles and knees at risk. But that doesn't stop them from playing basketball. With kettlebell juggling, I think there is somewhat of a finger injury risk. I don't necessarily feel it too bad in my wrist, but there's definitely some injury risk. I think anytime you do stuff outside of like controlled lifting, there is an injury risk. It's, I guess, the choice of whether you want to have fun or not. I'm doing this mostly for fun and because it helps burn a lot of calories. Thanks. So yeah, yesterday pretty much all I had was 2 cups of whole milk, then lamb skewers for the dinner party that I had mentioned. I thought the portion would be a lot larger, but it was a small portion and I didn't feel like ordering anything more. And then also 3 shots of alcohol, bourbon, Bulleit bourbon, Bulleit. I think that's how you pronounce it, or it could just be bullet. So 3 shots of that and skewers. Didn't have any other food besides that. Came home and drank a bunch of water. Didn't really have, like, I was feeling, yeah, I'm a lightweight. Since I don't drink at all, like, all it took was 3 shots to take me completely out of things. Oh well. I want to do a lot more triples this time. It was good while it lasted. I think I'll get it this time though. I was caught deciding between two moves. Ah. Let's get it this time. Ah, come on. Ah. Oh well. Yeah, that seemed to take things up at 870 calories burnt, so I should be able to get to 1,000 not too far now. Alright, let's be a little less triple focused and more, I guess, sequence focused. Ah. Not bad. I think I have a tendency to only move right. I should move left too. Ah, that was going good. Ah. Oh. I think I'm gonna mess around on my own now for a little bit and then head home. Or actually, let me do one more sequence and then do a proper end. Whatever. That's all for today's video. See you all tomorrow.